Hey guys, it's Junior here. I'm here with my specialized Tubo Vado 3.0. This is a 2021 edition, so I'm just here quickly to take you through how I'm finding this bike so far. So I've had this bike for about 2 months, and just before I bought it, I was browsing through YouTube and the internet for reviews, especially from people from within the UK, and I couldn't really find any. So I'm just gonna be giving you some of the things that um, I found with this bike, some of the things I like, and also some of the things I don't really like. But yeah, before I start, guys, I'm not a bike guru, so this is just my personal opinion. You might find them to be true, you might find them not to, depending on how you use the bike. But let's go to the what I have to say. So like I said, I've been using this bike for 2 months. So I use it for commuting to work every day for 5 days a week, and on Saturdays as well when I go playing football. So I actually prefer cycling than than driving my car, to be honest, because this bike just makes it so easy to get to work. So usually I do 25 miles a day to and from work. So when I get to work, I'm not tired, and when I get home, I'm not tired. It doesn't mean that I'm not pedaling my bike. I am pedaling my bike. This is one thing a lot of people say about electric bike being a lazy bike, which is far from being the case. So as you can see from this button here, you can choose between the assistance of the mode you want. So right here on the my frame here, I don't know whatever this is called, I've forgotten what it's called. You can see this bar here. It's got two bars there. So I'm currently using the sports mode. So usually when I'm waiting at the traffic light, I go to my sport or my turbo mode. What this does is that it actually gives you that extra boost you need when you're pedaling off. And when I'm on, when I'm off, what I just do, I just reduce it to 1. Okay, so which means that you can use less assistance from the bike, which can also save your battery if you're cycling for a longer distance. Now I know the battery is one of the biggest thing in terms of with e-bikes. So the truth is, the more assistance the bike gives you, the less battery you have. Basically, the lower the assistance you use, the more battery you will have. So usually with this bike, so I do 25 miles a day, so and I can cover 50 miles, like let's say for 2 days or even more sometimes, before I need to charge my bike. So I don't charge my bike every day, so I charge my bike every other day depending on my usage, but I use my bike every single day. So that's just something to bear in mind. As you can see, I've almost done 900 sorry, not 900, what am I thinking about? 400 here, 400 miles since I got a bike. And yeah, something else is that I need to mention out with this bike, so this will go for the negative, I would say, is that this bike is super heavy. I don't know exactly how heavy it is, but it's definitely more than 60 kg, if not maybe 80 or 90 kg heavy. Like, this bike is seriously heavy. So I would say bear that in mind if you're going to be lifting this bike up and down the stairs, which I've been doing. It's been okay. So it's just a way to also get your upper body workout in. So bear that in mind. Another thing I hate is this seat. This seat, for the amount of money I'm paying for this bike, I didn't expect this seat to be this hard. It kind of feels soft, but honestly, I do not like it. So what I've done is that I bought a cushioning for my seat. So to be honest, preferably I want to change the seat a long time, but just buy something to make the seat a little bit more softer, and that will be way much better for you and for your back as well. Another thing I didn't like was the rack. So literally the rack is attached to the mud guard, which is brilliant. When you're cycling, you don't get any splash on you whatsoever. But what I don't like about this is that I was thinking of buying a rear rack, a rear seat for my son to join me when I'm cycling. I can't fit it on this because it's too narrow. So what I'm having to do now is either I buy an adapter, which is more money, or I get rid of this and get a different rear rack. Again, just me, I'm gonna have to waste this for no reason. And another thing is that one thing I didn't realize is that when you don't get like a rack from Rack Time, which they are the one that made this rack, if you can see that they call Rack Time, if you don't get that, you're gonna have to get something else. So I already had this Otlib waterproof city pannier, which is really great, by the way. If you're looking for one to get, I highly recommend Otlib. Their quality is fantastic. But one thing I didn't like about this bike is that, let me just take this off to show you, is the marks. So I've only had this bike for 2 months, and you can see the marks here that I've had from the bag, because I'm not too sure why, because I always make sure the bike is attached to this so it's not actually moving when I'm cycling, and I don't go over too many bumps. So I'm not too sure why I have this here. This is the only annoying parts that I didn't like with this bike. And one thing I'm also going to point out is that, well, one thing I don't like about this bike again is that when you hit 15 miles an hour in the UK, that's the law, you can't go past 15 miles an hour, you feel like something pulls you back, which is so annoying, because once you hit the 15 miles an hour, even though you feel like you can still pedal more and go faster, you can't. It's just so annoying. But I know some people, what they tend to do, they can take off the magnet and install a different magnet on the rear of the wheel somewhere around here. And what that does is that it disrestricts your bike. I'm not telling you to do that, because if you do, the only problem you're gonna have is that you're gonna be going really fast. Obviously, you're breaking the law if you get caught. I don't know what would happen to you. And thirdly, you might void the warranty on your bike. So I don't know if you want to do that, but again, it's totally up to you. Yeah, just another thing again to bear in mind, the tires are robust. I must say, as you can see here, they're quite thick. Let me just go to the front wheel. They're quite thick. So I don't know if they are puncture proof. I haven't had a puncture for 2 months now, since I got the bike, so I'm really thankful. I hope I don't get one after doing this review. Yeah, this is the front light. I don't know if it's the brightest of all, but it's been brilliant since I've been using it. I can see where I'm going. I'm hoping that the people ahead of me, I guess the car coming towards me, can see me as well. And yeah, same with the rear light. It's the same here. Not that bright, but it's doing the job, I'll say. And yeah, right here I've also got my Specialized MIPS 2 helmet. I'm not trying to promote Specialized here, but this helmet is fantastic. I just thought, you know what, why don't you just go with Specialized product, because they are a good brand, to be honest. Yeah, so what is my overall review? I mean, what I can say is that I would highly recommend this bike. If you're looking at getting an e-bike, it's made life so much easy for me. So in terms of just going to work, going anywhere I want to go, it's so easy. You don't feel tired. Trust me, when you get this bike, you will not like cycling. I mean, you will not like driving, to be honest. One thing you need to get a good waterproof jacket. So wherever it rain or the sunshine, whatever the weather is, I'm always cycling. Why? Because this bike is made cycling is so much fun. Like literally, I cycle more than I have ever done in my entire life before, because you just get so tired. But not with the e-bike. The e-bike is amazing. So I would highly recommend it. If you can afford it, definitely go for it. Just to point out the gear system, you can see here we have 9 gear shifting here. Like I said, I'm not a bike guru, but they do okay. When you get to the ninth one, it's amazing. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. If you have any question in terms of how the bike is going, just pop them down in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to help you. And yeah, take care, guys, and enjoy your day. Bye.